time, my friends, for another Pwalpar video.
Good day, viewers. It's chilly out here today. I think I'll button this shirt up. I'm about to freeze my little Tootsie. I'm doing a little bit of work today. We've been out shopping and stuff. It's late in the afternoon. I didn't get nothing done yet. But I'll do a little bit. And that higher deck, I made my 4 handrail posts a little too short. It's supposed to be 42 inches. And I got them too short. So I got a notion I can add 4 inches to the top of them. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them 4 inches taller. Got to get some 2x4s out, put some handrails up. But first I got to make them taller. I got 3 bundles of balusters here. Won't be long, I'll be working on them. Correction, 4 bundles. I don't know if it's enough. I just took a guess and bought a bunch of them. Probably didn't buy enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 for the higher section. Let's work on it today. I guess I'll share another Navy story with you, and I hope it's not one I've already told. I probably have, knowing my weak mind. I started to mention it yesterday. It's another boot camp story. I hope you liked my one the other day about Jones is dead. But that's what made me think of this story. In boot camp, we had to know the general orders of a century. I done forgot most of them. Back then, we had it pretty well memorized. I'm standing watch in the barracks. It's about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's asleep. In walks the company commander or somebody. Oh, look at the bow in that sucker. I can't use that. Maybe this one the one that's bowed. I don't like that 2x4 at all. So he walks up to me, standing right in my face. Well, you gotta salute him with your rifle. You hold it up like this. That's a salute. So I came to attention. I was standing parade dress. Came to attention, snapped my rifle up, my piece up there. And he looks at me up and down, checking my uniform. What's the first general order of a century? I told him. What's the second general order? He went through all of them. He must have been in a mood to mess with somebody. That looks wider than 4 inches. So, I told him I got them all right. And he wanted to stump me on something. So he started asking me, who's the battalion commander? What? No. Who's the commander-in-chief? That'd be the President of the United States. Who's the commander of this battalion? I had no idea. But on the bulletin board behind him was these was their name. Their picture was up there and everything. So I'm reading over his shoulder, reading their name right off the paper. And I gave him his name without batting an eye, and he looked around to see where I was reading it, and it made him mad. I'm still standing here holding my piece. A carbine rifle's what it was. He reaches and grabs the gun out of my hand. Snatched it right out of my hands. I said, uh-oh. I said to myself, I'm in a world of snot now. So I jumped and grabbed a hold of it. I got a grip on it. I'm not letting go before he could get away. So he's holding on to it, and I'm holding on to it. And he's some kind of judo karate expert or something. He flipped me over his head, but I didn't let go of that damn rifle. Landed out there on the floor. Still holding on to that rifle. You're a low-life scummer. Yes, sir. Whatever you say. You're a dirtbag. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me that piece. No, sir. I will not relinquish my weapon. And pretty soon I got back up. Every one of these boards is warped. That ticks me off no end. Yes, sirree. Doggone it. There ain't a straight 2x4 in the bunch. That one's alright. Anyway, I know that if I hadn't get back in possession of that weapon, I was going to be running laps around a grinder or something. I guess I'm just going to have to make do with a crooked one. I want to make these things 4 inches taller. It's worth a try. I got these lag bolts. Let's see, what did I make them? I didn't take into account the deck plank. All right, I'm sticking up 34 and a half. These over here are 38 and a half. I guess 4 inches will bring me up equal to them. Anyway, it wasn't much of a story, but they spent a lot of time in boot camp trying to mess with our minds. Once you get in a regular fleet, it ain't bad at all, but getting through that boot camp is a trip, boy, I'm telling you. What'd you do with your pencil, Walter? I thought what I'd do, since I want to make my post taller, is cut some pieces 4 inches long, drill me a hole all the way through the center, big enough to accommodate this bolt. Put some glue on it, run that bolt down through there and sink it into that post with the glue on there. And then when I run my 2x4 to attach my balusters to, the balusters will all be attached to that top rail. It'll very well be held down. It's not going to come loose. It'll be just about as strong as it was before I made them too short. I made this one 4 inches, and I'm darned if it ain't got a split in it. That might be a bad one to use. Anyway, I got 4 extensions made for my post with a hole drilled down in the middle and a bigger hole to countersink that 6-inch bolt. It gives me about 2.5, 3 inches down into the 4x4 with some glue. I don't believe it's going anywhere. Let's go up there and put one on and see how it looks. Making a little progress. I got 2 handrails up there on top. Whew. You can see my extensions, but I don't care. We're going to put our balusters in there and it won't be near as noticeable.